back to the stream. It's Monday. It's time for more video games. This time it's episode 93. Episode 93? Episode 93. Kona. Which I know precious little about. I think I played maybe 20 minutes of it or so. So I kind of get the idea of maybe mechanically the kinds of things we're going to do, but I don't know where the game goes as far as... I'm going to check the volume too. Hold on a second. Might be a touch loud. One sec. I'm going to just give it a nudge down the other way. We'll see how that goes. I don't think in general, it's a very loud game. So let's go ahead and start. We can delete this. This is just delete. Oh, here we go. All right. Start a new game. I do like games in the snow. It's like 87% of the reason I picked it. Game's loading.
Sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
All right, so we're actually driving now. I'm driving. I don't think you can go off the road or anything.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Very good driving. Very good at driving.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
What's up, B-Fox? How you doing, buddy? We'll keep it in full screen for now. There's a bit of a late title card, so we'll hang out. We'll hang on for that. Here's a rock. We got this. We got that. So we got this brochure, and this says Manistan. It will be good. Middle of doing laundry. Well, Monday's a pretty good laundry day. It's about. I mean, Sunday is a good laundry day, and Monday is the second most goodest laundry day. Northern Quebec and its inexhaustible resources. The province of Quebec sits on an inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Get involved and invest now. Quebec's economic might will be awakened. At the heart of the wilderness, the north is swarming with wolves, caribou, bears, partridges, foxes, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures that are every bit the equal of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Come discover the north and experience a genuine white jungle. You can scroll down, but there's nothing there. Okay. And you can read... Hold on. Oh, yeah, you can read the back. The county of Manistan and its people wish to see you very soon. And that looks like an actual address, by the way. So you can write that. Find out more. About the majesty of America's Africa. Sundays are for you, and Saturdays are laundry day? Get out of town. Never heard of such a thing. Never heard such a thing. We can't take it with us. One of the things I don't like about video games when you can't take the stuff with you. All right. So we got to find a way to open. We got to find a way to get. See, there's a. Can we run? Yeah, we can run. Got to find a way to open up that gate. Got a bottle. Plus one empty bottle. Look at these faces. It's like, reminds me a little bit of, what's that game we played with the I don't know. I played some games with masks. What's the one with the things and the Japanese ghosts and stuff? Oh, something about that. There's a mask. There's all kinds of masks in that one. You know what I'm talking about. There's the Quebec flag.
Emperor Duplessis, in spite of his conservative agenda, did a good job in colonizing the rural north, which helped to reestablish the region as an integral part of the province of Quebec. The blue fleur-de-lis could be seen fluttering in the wind here and there, taunting the red Canadian flags on the other side of the province's boundaries.
I don't know if this is going to be... I have no idea what this game is going to be. Like, in the end, what we're going to... But we learned a little bit of something about Quebec. All right, so we got the snippies, the wire snippies. I don't know how far... You ever wonder, like, in a situation like this where you can walk... Could you just walk all the way back on the road? I wonder sometimes. He almost sounds, he's very chill. But he almost sounds, he's almost like one of those, what do you call that? You know, text to voice. Here we go. Lack and tempeic. What?
Carl was meeting his client in a store near this area. He was on the right track.
He was on the right track. Anyway.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
He'd waited long enough.
Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
Let's break it.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Like, he has emphasis on weird syllables. Like, I wouldn't say the general store. I'd say the general store.
To clear his conscience, a $10 bill. Carl was an honest man.
Yes. So we see it. Take a look at this Canadian money. Can we zoom? Guys, you're gonna now you're living my life right now. Because you can see, oh, you can zoom. Look at that. That's an old bill, by the way. That's like, well, I guess this could be oldie times because look at this car. Look at this truck. I can't tell if this truck is just old or if it's new old. But we left some minerals. Now we can get in the car and drive.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others, an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Just wanted to see this truck with all its garbage polluting the landscape.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
All right. Here we are. The Great White North. Withdraw. Fire starters. There's stuff in our truck. Okay, let's take a look. And over here, there's another car. The other car that almost ran us off the road, or did.
Was not in Carl's nature. It would take more than light injuries to interrupt his investigation. The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Got a photo of Isabel. Okay, whoops. All right. Just... Can we check the trunk? We can check the trunk.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
All right, we may have to kind of move. Go this way. Okay, let's get in this building. Okay, so turn the light.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
Don't turn the light on, but close the door. Okay. So this requires matches, a log. Slide it. There we go. Okay, so now look at our stuff at the top. We got a heat meter. We have a brain meter, which I guess is just my... I don't know. You know, like how... I don't know what that is. But we got heat, and we got brains. And now we're full. So we got a warm place to stay. We got some furs. And we got, looks like rations de survive, survival rations. But there's, I can't interact with it, so it's pointless. So, let's see if we have, like, do I have, okay, there's my stats. So the first one's obviously my health. Second one is going to be my heat. The third one is going to be my, whatever the brain is. Whatever the brain might be. And then I have a journal. Let's see what the journal says.
Ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
All right, so let's see. Previous. There is no previous section. Zoom in. Can I? Okay, there we go. Investigation. A case of vandalism. Meeting the general store tomorrow. Here's a. Here's a thing. Hamilton House was vandalized. And here we have the crash. And this is us. And we have a cold mystery. 52 degrees Fahrenheit today. Aujourd'hui means today. And Lundi is Sunday? So today might be Saturday? I don't know. The weather is crazy here. An error margin of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, so it was calling for 52, but instead it's 22. And we have entries. We have no entries. Okay. Good Car Faubert. That's us. He's a man from Montreal, 42 years of age, private detective. And we write to ourselves, I'm a private detective. It pays the bills. Along with my veteran's pension for my time in Korea. Usually I'm hired to track unfaithful husbands, but divorces are expensive. So infidelities are scarce these days. Oh, cats. William Hamilton hired me. He had a check and many promises, and I really wanted to leave Montreal. And Lake Tamapek is the perfect place to get away. When you want to leave, you leave. All right. And we got another character here. This is going to be the guy who hired him. There he is, William J. Hamilton. He's 55, from Chicago, and he's a businessman. Rich industrialist, much hated and much loved. Anything that isn't his in the Manistan region he wants. Buying is his only power. Hamilton has complained time and time again of being persecuted. Sometimes he'll say it's the people of Lake Tamapek. Sometimes the Cree people. Some would say he deserves it. When you exploit people, the least you can do is stay away from them. Why not Celsius? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. Why not Celsius? They Canadian? I think this is actually a very Canadian game. Like it, anyway, that's all that's in our book. So we have to take a look outside. Let's Let's brave the outside again. Let's close the door so no bears get in. Take another log. Let's take a look back here. Do anything with this? Start fire? We can start a fire here too. Yes. Can we melt it? Will it... Is that snow on top? Okay. Let's grab another log. Let's always have a log with us. Now here we have like a watchtower, so let's take a look up here and see what's going on. Let's see what the story is with this watchtower. Okay. The answer is nothing. Alright, let's go stand next to this fire and get some warmth back. See that? Get our brain back, too. Oh, goodness. Well, maybe I do. Okay. So, what do we do here? Oh, we go back. We got the tire chains, so let's go back to our car. Over here. And we can put the chains under it. There we go. Carl's in bad shape. He needs to heal his wounds and warm up before his... Okay, so I gotta use the... medical kit thing, I think. Howdy, Brian. How are you? How are you? Sorry I missed your stream on Saturday. I was not in the building. That's too bad, because I like Yakuza. Yakuza! Yakuza. I did catch some of the bot, though. Okay, so let me see here. How do I get to this? Oh, yes. We got this. Got my consumables. First aid kit. Yeah, my health is at half, so I need to... Locked iron box. Hold on. The key is required to open this. Well, the key should be in the car, right? Like, unless the guy who escaped the car had the key on him. That's probably what happened. Okay, now my health is complete. You to stop unloading to... you stop unloading to YouTube? Rough day, though? Oh, really? Why? What's up? I mean, I do it just because I want a record of the things that I've done. You know? I don't do it because I think people are going to watch. I do it because... I like that cataloging of everything is important to me. I don't know, there's some part of my brain that needs it. Okay, we're healed. Let's get back. Stupid employee. Oh, man. Can't get worse than that. Let's see if we can back out of here now. I'm not controlling this. But now I am. You have? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I mean, I'm glad when people do. Like, don't get me wrong. But I don't put them up there because I know, like, the YouTube videos, a different format. You need to be, whatever. You need to make them more palatable in general to YouTube people if you want them to watch. And I'm not interested in doing that. I don't really care. But I'm glad that people do. Some people watch them. That's awesome. All right, Manistan region.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Whoa, easy. Whoa.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
We're loading. Okay. Should we pump some gas? We should. We can put stuff in our truck. Let's see here. Do we leave it running? Maybe in this kind of cold you want to. There's the gas tank. Well, we don't have an option to put fuel in, so let's go inside. We should tamper with the mail.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Whoa!
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Well, the thing is, you change days, right? And so people aren't prepared for that. And you've been irregularly streaming, so it's hard, like, once you get off it, to sort of get back in the groove, you know? All right. Looks like we got an investigation. Oh, this place is a mess. Oh, that's cool. That's when... Okay. Take a picture of him. Look at this camera. It's got to be... Keep that picture. Got Kona Cola. Le goût de l'enfance. Test my French. Enfance. I mean, enfant is a kid. So maybe that, I don't know. It could be. Whoops.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
No, not my truck. Not my truck. How do I get... Okay, there we go. Ooh, got a map. Got my journal. Okay, I got a... Oh, here's at the left. I got a flashlight. Good. Cool. Oh, there's so much things to look at, though. Got duct tape. Matches. Empty. Nothing. I got customer credit.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Okay, look at these addresses. Addresses and people. garage key. Oh, okay. I thought that was the key for the hold on a sec here. There's a thing. There was a price outside. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Hold on. What exploded out here? Where did I see it? Right here. $2.50 per. New Chazon Vol Pinu. I don't know what Pinu is. I don't know what that says. So let's try 250. Can we check these bottles? No thanks. I prefer my beer cold. All right. Got some Folgers coffee. Classic Folgers coffee. Some Maxime House. And some Sansa. And some Hawaii coffee. Look at all the brands of coffee. There's like... You know, you're way out in the wilderness. You have limited shelf space and you got 4 brands of... Oh, let's turn the music on. First aid kit. Let's see here. How do you do a 0? You hit the 10? Oh, buddy. Oh, there's a key. No! I'm at 3, 8, 10. Yeah. Okay. With this key. Post key. Okay, good. We'll leave the money. We're pretty honest people, actually. Because I noticed we left money at the this letter from Gilles.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Gilles Lachance. You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat. And when people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Don't worry, I will have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going to get right now. Sadly, in the meantime, you'll have to close down the shop unless you would like to come fill in for me. I wouldn't dare advise you, after all. You must know how it's done, since it's yours now. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Gilles. We can read it in French if you want, but I'd rather not. Okay, there's a thing here. Pump 1, pump 2. Oh, let's turn it on. I guess I turned it on. Okay, and we can use the phone.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone. Okay. So we got dead guy. What else we got? Is there stuff on the shelf we could take? Mysterious unbranded cans. It's the real mystery here. Not in the mood to drink maple syrup. Maple syrup in a can? What's that say? Syrup. Oh, it's just French and English. Okay. Drink maple syrup. Who would drink maple syrup? Hold on.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
All right. Canadian Secret Service. No thanks. I ate too many of those in Korea. Yeah, he's a veteran of the Korean War. We learned that by reading the bio. What do you think this is? Electricity turned off. No, I want the electricity on. Oh, electricity from generator.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Okay, so... Okay, I got... Alright, I'm not ready to do that yet because I kind of want to see if I can get gas. Secretary wouldn't be a luxury here. So this cash register instructions. To open the cash register, punch the price 2 numbers minimum, press sale, turn the crank 2 times, punch the machine if it doesn't work. Gotcha. As though he's talking in the third person. Well, he's not. He's narrating. It's not him. It's not the guy that we're playing. There is a narrator.
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Such a weird game. Okay. Down here. The general store also serves as a post office for the locals. Gotcha.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten.
Well, yeah, you'd put it on waffles, yeah.
Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
Okay. Okay. Let's just go... Oh, hold on. Matches. Fire starter. Twisted fire starter. All right. Is that it? Is that all we can look at? All right. Let's go see if we can put gas in our l'automobile. The weather coming my way is pretty nice. Cool. It's been. Oh, hold on.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
This guy's voice, man, it's funny. I don't know what it is. Okay.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
They're on. The pumps are on. Man. Oh, but maybe I don't have the... Maybe I don't have the... Hold on a sec here. Wait, that is the store. Now I want the store on. Okay. All right, generator. Are we... Turn on. Turn off. All right, the store's on. Wait, yeah, the store's on. How come there's no power? Maybe I have to... I bet you I have to turn the generator on. Maximum chill. Yeah, it reminds me of... it reminds me a little bit of like a text-to-speech voice, you know? But I don't think it is. It's just... just a dude. It's interesting. I like his voice. It's weird. It's a little weird. All right. Wolves.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears? Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first. Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Here's the generator. Let's see here. It seems to be... Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do. Hold on a sec here. I want to read my journal entry. Oh man, there's stuff that we haven't... Look at all this stuff here. Okay, hold on a sec here. So we got... We got this. Oh, am I just cycling? Oh, I'm just cycling. Okay, I thought this was all... Well, I guess it is kind of all kinds of stuff. Photos in the back. All right. So we get... Oh, whoops. Hamilton's murder. I don't have any information on that. A case of vandalism. Son of wealthy Chicago banker, Hamilton made his own gold rush in the north of Quebec, where he established a copper mine and helped his family's small fortune thrive. You can't make a fortune without breaking a few lives, he said. That's eggs, by the way. That's the saying Hamilton lives by. The expansion of his copper mine certainly did not help him make new friends. Hamilton is accusing the Cree people of attacking his estate, especially his luxurious hunting lodge somewhere north of Chibougamau. What? Yet another way to make friends. The Cree certainly do not hold him dear. His mines probably upset the Great Spirit. Oh, the Great Spirit. Well, the vandalism case is definitely for me. It needs the eye of a professional. I'm meeting Hamilton at the general store. I was here to investigate the window smashers, and I end up with a dead body on my hands. Hamilton was murdered. I need to shed some light on this. What an upgrade. So he's excited about this. He's glad that... he is glad that somebody got murdered, because now he can use his detective skills to the utmost. Okay, here's our car. Whoops. And we have the crash, an accident. I haven't been this shaken up since Korea. Who was the driver of the other car? Whoever it was, they don't have a snowball's chance in hell if they intend to continue on foot. Besides, why did they leave so suddenly? There's the abandoned car. He drew a sketch. A locked box. Iron locked box. Would it be wrong to look inside? Surely I would find some clue as to who the reckless driver was. I'd still need to find the key, though. Cats, please. So many cats. Okay, we let's see here. There's the crash. Oh, cold mystery. Okay, so there's like separate mysteries, right? We've got this mystery, the mystery of these things. Where's all this snow coming from? They say the fall is an unpredictable season, but this is something else. I saw some very weird ice earlier that seemed to be lit up from within. I'd never seen anything like it. I don't know the chemical process in which pictures reveal invisible prints, but I have to say it looks entirely supernatural. Okay, we found caribou footprints in the in our picture painting. Interesting. There's all that stuff for the cold mystery. And then we got Hamilton's murder. Whoops. My client is dead. Everything's gone wrong. That's my luck. Secret Service address. An envelope torn open addressed to the Secret Service. If I remember correctly, the whole thing is more intricate than it seems. Okay. We got this. Gilles Lachance went to the doctors. Now I need to know if the doctor saw Gilles. Gilles? It's probably Gilles. I know how to lead the perfect investigation. All right. Let's see this. Laundry time? Exciting. All right, and we have already read these. Looks like there's nothing else here. Okay. One thing we could do before we even do all that is, I got the key for the, was there a thing here? Oh yeah. A broken clock. Oh, I could just move this wherever I want? Oh, I could climb it. Oh, I can get that Maxwell house. Sherry wine. Well, I'd like to. I can't pull it out. Yeah, it just doesn't let me. Okay, there's an eye. What's the eye mean? I can't use my flashlight on the ladder. Brian knows the joys of laundry. He's big on laundry. Okay. Is there a, yeah, it doesn't, I don't know. Like, what do these little things mean? What's the eye mean? That's what I don't know. And what's the brain mean? I'm not sure. Okay, anyway. There's this.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
My mic is very quiet today. Well, I'm hitting, when I talk in the mic, I'm hitting the almost into the red. Like now, that's in the red. So I'm not sure what the story is. It is a citizen of Her Majesty and the free economic chambers of the world that I must address what follows to the proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment. I cannot write at length, but I am requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. A member of my community, the Honorable, and there's supposed to be a signature there or something, but what's in here?
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Okay.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Me too. Oh, we can light a fire here. There we go. And we'll get our brain up and our heat up. Guess we don't need this flashlight. Okay, brain is all the way up. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm actually going to pause it because things are happening. I'm going to get some water because I forgot to get some water, and I'll be right back. All right. Maybe I was just like less close to the mic or something than I usually am. Could be. Could possibly be. The water's so good. Oh, it's so good. All right. Let's continue our search. We can warm up here by the fire. Grab another log. Let's always have a log on us, guys. Nothing in the garbage. Got the garage. Okay, we have to supply okay, if we're going to come back here, then we need to supply power to the garage. That's something we didn't do. Oh, the generator's not on, though. Okay, why is the eyeball... Hey, it's just like, does that mean there's something to see? Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's like a fail state for this. Seems like that's so weird. All right, the power is on here. Look, because the light's on. So let's... The
note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
All right. Is the power out? Is that the thing? Let's see if there's power in here now. That light's not on. Oh, hold on. Fixed generator.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Okay. That's my problem. I need to get some stuff. So maybe in the garage there's something for me to use. Tales of Vesperia. Oh, did you? Is that a re-release or is that just like backwards compatible? Okay. Voice actor for who? Cleanest spot in the area. Okay, we got lots of things to find. Some hardware. Oh, there's the snips. Pliers. There's a radio. At least we know it's fragile. Okay, cool car. All right, let's go get the power on to the garage. They released the Japanese expanded version. Okay. It's a re-release. Is it an English voice actor? Or are you talking a Japanese language type of guy? Okay. Let's go back in here. Let's fix this. There, it's fixed. Let's go here. Turn this to generator. There we go. The light didn't come on, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, that's because that's the light to the... But then we have this. All right, we should be good. Let's warm our brain. Okay, let's see here. I mean, the power's on, but what does that get us? Plunger. Oh, wait, hold on. This is some light. Okay. Okay. So I mean, I fixed the generator, but I don't think there's anything left in this garage, honestly. Oh, hold on.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift.
Oh, we have to move the lift up.
Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
How do we lift the car? Red wire, red wire. Here it is.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
And now we're playing that game with the crowbar. Alright, we'll close the door. Because we're not animals. Close the door. Swing crowbar. Swing crowbar. Okay, we have yet to put the power on in the in the general store. So let's do that. Open the door, please. There you go. Close the door, please. I hate that you can't close the door. Like, I want to... There we go. All right, now we switch this. No, we do this. And we do that. And we do that. There. Now the lights are on. What's up, Icky? What's up, Lezier? How you fine fellas doing? Did we read this? Oh no, this is new. Northern Quebec's economy is booming. The north of Chibougamau area's population will soon reach 30,000 souls, among which thousands of happy families will be prospering thanks to the hard labor of their fathers, who will be contributing valiantly in expanding Quebec's national wealth. Mines in hydroelectricity, hunting and fishing, the true Canadian dream. Turn it into your reality now. The mines, a sector in full expansion. Did you know that since 1960, Canada tripled the amount of resources royalties it collects? Did you know that the country's true source of riches is lying under your very feet at this very moment? The building of our schools and our hospitals depends on minerals. Exploiting our resources, the road to our future. Got the makeup off? Oh yeah, we had... if you guys didn't stop by Leisure's stream today, it was pretty amazing. As always. Okay. I think you gotta up the price for those things. Unless you like doing them all the time, I mean, obviously. Alright, this dead body is still dead. So what did we got the... Oh, there's a light switch. Oh, no, we want it on. Should be up to go on, though. That's that is, How were we playing this before, though? With the power off. Okay, anyway. Pump. Pump number 2 is on now. Let's put some gas in the cur. Let's put some gas in the cur. La-di-dee-da-di-dum. Is there anything we want to put in the truck? Like, what's our equipment? Got this. Got a revolver. I got this. There's my weight at the bottom. I'm about half full, so we're good. I don't think we'll store anything in the truck just yet. It's like a gallon. Fill up gas can. That makes sense. Oh, I don't have a gas can?
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
Should we look for a gas can? There must be a gas can around here somewhere. Oh, outhouse. Outhouse. It's in the outhouse for sure. Oh, there's something here. Well, it's just a hole. Wait, is that something? That's a hole. Yeah. What? No, like no indoor plumbing here. Is that what they're trying to tell me? All right, let's warm up again. Where's that fire? There it is. Here's the wolf tracks. Yeah. I mean, we have a crowbar. We have a gun. I mean, could be combat in this. You know?
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
There's still stuff there. Is that what they're saying? Oh, no. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. Get our brain warm again. Is there something else in here then? A car held secrets, it said. Gas tank. What if there's something in the... Alright. Okay, let's do another sweep of the general store and then the garage and make sure we didn't miss anything. Like, what is that eyeball? Well, there's a log. What's that eyeball doing? Can we open this one? Oh, draft letter.
Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Let it be known you're nothing more than a brigand, a robber, a garbage hoarder, a viper, a leech, a monster. You're holding a knife at my throat. Too bad for me, but... That's all I have. Brigand, a viper. Okay. Yadididalidum. Alright, did we miss something in here then? That could be important. Anything on him?
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Yeah, very true. I have no way of knowing who would pay me. I have no way of knowing now. Now it's just pro bono. That we've already gotten. And we've checked all these drawers, right? Is there a way to duck? No, there's no way to duck. See here. Hamilton is accused of the Korea people of attacking the state. The vandalism case is definitely for me. It needs to be professional. Okay, we've already read all that. Is there something new? Nothing there. Wait. Iron lock box. I had to find the key, though. We did find the key, and we opened it up. In the box, I found a state affair, no less. Hamilton wanted to expose some shady activity by enemies of democracy. We still need to figure out why the hell this message ended up in the doctor's hands. The reckless driver was definitely a fugitive, running from the scene of their crime, still covered in Hamilton's blood. What a mess. Okay, this is the blue stuff. We haven't figured out anything more with that. Let's see here. Another envelope just Vaughn. Okay, hold on a sec here. Is an envelope torn, integrated. An envelope torn apart, torn open, addressed to the Secret Service. If I remember correctly, the whole thing is more intricate than it seems. Is getting rid of the murder weapon by putting it in a mailbox really the best way? There's more. There most likely won't be any prints on it. I would have paid to see the postman's face when he found the thing, though. Another envelope addressed to Vaughn from the Secret Service. There's a key inside. The killer must not have known it was there, or they would have taken it. I'm one step ahead of them. I can easily trace back the chain of events. Hamilton wants to send a very confidential denunciation letter to the Secret Service in Ottawa. He is planning on sending the letter inside of a locked box and to send the key separately. It's cumbersome, but he's doing what he can. But something throws him off when he's in a hurry. He locks everything and mails the key, but the box somehow ends up in the killer's hands. When you find death threats and the person threatened is found dead, one could say the case solves itself. Only a shame the note isn't signed. Okay, we read that. There's no more people here. Laundry assignment complete. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Well, I don't see anything else here, honestly. Although the game's trying to tell us, I think, that we missed something. Well, one last time we'll put the power on in the... Pint Delay. Cigarettes Cave A. Bottle de Vin. Syrup d'Arable. There you go. A little French for you guys. Dee-dee-dee-dee, la-da-da. Okay, let's switch this over again. One more time. Wait, not mains. I don't want mains. I just want the on, off. Right? Yeah. Put the power on the garage one more time. Just make sure we don't miss anything. I guess we should be looking for something we can smash too. Like, is there something we can smash with our crew bar? How do I get to the crew bar again? Wait a minute, hold on. Equipment, crew bar. All right. I mean, should we put the car back down? Maybe we should put the car back down. Oh, wait, I can't put the car back down. It won't let me put the car back down. Interesting. Smash all these fragile boxes. Did we get everything out of these? We did. Oh, God, I hate the feeling that I'm leaving. The other thing is, ho, ho, ho. The other thing is that if I look at my journal, let's go to our journal for a second. So, investigation. Oops. Whoops. Am I missing things? Yeah, see, I found the box, but I didn't find that. So did I miss something between the car? Like there might have been something else in the car, or there might have been another piece of evidence or something. And look at the crash 2 of 2. So maybe do I have to go back to the crash? I don't know. I don't know if I can. Maybe we can. And it also lets you fill in a gas tank, but I don't have a gas tank, so it's a real question. It's a real question. We definitely don't... Oh, hold on. Is that another...
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The seeker had sought.
What? Here's a little bridge. All right. Okay. Like, should I be taking the... I don't know where to go. I mean, obviously we put... Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, goodbye. What are you after, guys? What's that? Just garbage? Game's just loading out here in the wilderness. There's something here. Reach object. I'm missing something. What is that? Oh, a magnet on a. It's like there's a magnet on a string or something. Crap. Oh man, this game's too. It's too many mysteries. Magnet on a string. There's another bridge here. I don't know if I should be out here in the cold like this. Magnet on a string. Like, so now I'm thinking... It's weird that it loads like this. Like, now I'm thinking... Maybe this is like open worldy, like I might come back to the store at some point when I have other things, because I don't think I've missed anything here. You know what I'll try to do is... Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
All right, let's go get some warmth. We're going to follow these tracks. That's what we're going to do. But let's go get some heat because I'm probably getting pretty cold by now. I think it's just called Vampire, isn't it? With a Y? Gotta get my brain back. Okay. All right, let's follow these tracks. See how far we can go. Seems like we can be out here for quite a while. There's more blue stuff. Okay, are we... Did we lose the tracks? Oh, look at this guy.
What the hell could that thing be? It looked like a man fossilized in ice. All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams, a cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
Okay. Mysterious journal.
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence, a cold dread grabbing at their innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me. I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. It was as if past and present were one, or as if I was a spider. With my 8 eyes, I could see backward and forward simultaneously. This beast, this creature, is not of this world. I must find the beast again, and if necessary, eliminate it. Huh. Alright. Can we take it? Seems like something you might want to take. Alright. What about this?
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
The heck is this game, man? Like, what am I playing? I have no idea what I'm playing. It's kind of cool, though. Wolves everywhere. Hey, that's my truck.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Okay.
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Man, where am I, though? Okay, I'm just outside the general store. Okay. I think we're good. We should go get some... We should go get some heat, is all I'm saying.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
It's cold here. There's no heat on. The only heat's over here, so let's go warm up. I guess. Why am I playing this? I think it's cool, actually. I think it's a cool game. I'm interested to see what's going on. Like, where is this going to go? Where does this lead? It's like a murder mystery, but now there's like a weird beast freezing people. Like, what's going on, man? All right, let's get in our truck and let's see if we're able to backtrack. Like, is it the kind of game where you can backtrack, or do you have to go always be going forward? Let's find out. Also, we should check our journal. Let's take a look at... Actually, yeah, let's take a look at our journal first. About the fire, of course. Whew. Okay. Good. We got all kinds of new stuff in this one. Where'd it go? Crash. See, look at all the stuff we're missing from the crash. How did we miss all that stuff? Alone in the dark. Man, Alone in the Dark is so crappy, though. It's so bad. Like, you don't understand how bad Alone in the Dark is. It's one of the few times I got angry playing a video game. Like, it's too bad because I like those kind of games, but man, Alone in the Dark's real bad. The 360 one, anyway. No, the 360 one. The Dreamcast one, Alone in the Dark, is all right. That one I'd play, but not that 360 one, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's this part, like, right at the beginning where you're trying to like go through this building that's on fire, and you have to like go outside and you have to climb on things. There's nothing telling you where you can go. There's nothing telling you what you can hold on to, and you just end up dying over and over again trying to figure out where to. And then you have to drive, and the driving sucks. And you're trying to drive this car through this park that's getting murdered, and things are blowing up around you, and you just can't. It's just monumentally bad driving that car. Mic and audio are desynced. How about now? Did it get better? You want the first one? I don't have the first Alone in the Dark. The only Alone in the Dark I have are I have the Saturn version of One Eye Jack's Revenge, which is nearly unplayable. And I have the 361, and I have the one that's on Dreamcast and PS1. That's PS1 version of it. Wait, there's stuff in the middle I haven't. 737, 739. My whiskey. Small detail that may be pointless. A necklace with the number 739. And there's a, like... Man, did we miss? Alright. We're going to find everything, guys. It's going to be a 100% 360 no-scope speed run of this game. You'll see. You'll see. What was out here that I couldn't get to? Was there something? Oh, there was like a hole with a thingy, with a magnet up here. That you had to use this thing. Oh man, why does it load when you need to get close to this hole? A Plague Tale Innocence. Yeah, I don't have the magnet and the piece of string or whatever it is that's required. What's up here? The woodlots. Oh man, there's a tent. Oh, there's so much stuff in this game. So much stuff in this game. There's a thing there too. Can I light a fire here? Maybe you don't even get back in the car. Maybe you're just like always... You're always... Let me see the controls if there's a way to duck. Controls. Oh, this is not helping me. Crosshair is disabled. Oh, I have a jump. Okay, hold on. I can crouch. I still can't get whatever that is. There's nothing... I guess there's nothing in the back. It's so tempting. Why would they put a bag there knowing you'd want to see? There's a map, though. Hold on. Map? So there I am. Okay. All right. Like, should I be on foot here, though? I shouldn't be on foot. Like, I should be driving. Right? So I'm going to get stuck way out here. But on foot, you might find interesting things. I need to find more bullets. Like we're right by the road now. Okay. There's a place here. There's a bed. Right here. What is this? What does that mean? Is that a campground? Right on top of it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I found a oos. I found a oos. I wonder if this is... Am I back at the original house? No, I'm not.
It was a typical shack, just like the ones you hear about in Quebecois legends. Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
Their pea soup.
Who quits a game one step away from victory?
The OG Alone in the Dark. First is that it's third-person survival horror that predates Resident Evil. Yeah, that's true. I know. I knew that. I think it would make for a good person to give a game that's 25 years old a chance. But above that, I think you would enjoy the campiness of it and appreciate. Well, see, and I'm not against it. I just don't have a way to play that. Like, I don't have a way to play Alone in the Dark, the original. I mean, I have the Saturn one, which is One-Eyed Jack's Revenge, which is also very old, and I think probably predates Resident Evil as well. I would think it does. What's on the ground here? They should have put a carpet here. Oh, okay. This very conspicuous red suitcase. Here's a pot of something. Half full or half empty?
Leftover food, the clothes, the general warmth of the place. No evidence of escape. Carl was sure of it. People were here not long ago, and they expected to come back.
So the thing is, I don't know that these fires burn out. It's PC, yeah. PC is no go. No go, sir. Unfortunately. Why can't I look in that? Why would they put a light on a bright red thing and not let you look at it? All right. Okay, I have to take a quick break, guys. I'll be back in about 46 seconds. I'm really just not set up to stream from PC. Like, I don't have... Not that I'm sure my PC could play Alone in the Dark. I mean, I'm sure it could, but... I'm just not set up for that, you know? I'm on the couch. I'm not near the computer, and I have to, like, create a whole new setup just to play games on PC. And I'm not sure I want to do that. Un bottle. Thank you. All right. Let's check our map. Map is actually very useful. There's a cabin all the way down there, huh? Let's try to make it. Let's grab a log, too. Is there logs here? Log. 2 logs. Oh, axe. Yes, hatchet.
Axe. Not too shabby. Earl felt he needed to protect himself.
Yeah, I do need to protect myself. Oh, man. This game's actually kind of cool. Like, without knowing what... like, since I have no idea, like, what I'm going to get into... I don't know if there... Like, I have all these weapons, and I don't even know if there's any actual combat. See, we could be driving, couldn't we? Maybe we shouldn't leave the car. I think we shouldn't leave the car so far behind. Let's go back and get the car. Let's see here. Map. Yeah. It's a little bit scary being out here in the wilderness with no... Ooh, hello. A little bit of duct tape. A little fire starter. Twisted fire starter. D-Rock. How you doing, buddy? What's shaking? Am I going the right way? Yes, I am going the right way. There's a cabin... I guess that's the cabin I was at. It must have been the cabin I was at earlier. Just got off work. Oh, nice. What'd you get to eat? I assume there's heat in the car. Like, I'm assuming once I drive. But we probably have limited gas. But I guess we could also probably come here and fuel up as well. There's also a way to fill up a gas tank, but we don't have a gas tank. Oh, the heat's going down. There's no heat in the car? Come on. Where's the road? Okay, here's the road. Alright. Am I going back? I'm not going backwards. Okay. I hope the fires just stay lit. I know it's not, like, super, realistic, but there's a road here somewhere. I can just barely see it. Here it is. Yeah, turn the car. Turn it. Okay, there we go. Oh, man, the only problem with this is the loading. Like, it's just so annoying. Especially since you're so used nowadays to open world games that just never load. Should be a cabin at the end of this snowy path here. Is that it right there? Sure is. Let's go take a look. How do I get out? Chicken burritos. Wow, nice.
Someone had been playing with a crossbow here. A very dangerous game. A bolt could hit someone's tire or their eye. It could even kill someone if the aim was right.
Well, caribou prints. We better get inside, though, and kind of make a base here. Make sure that we have some heat. Oh, man. Steak? Beer bottle? And a steak. Fire starter.
Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black. Beware of close encounters of knee and furniture.
All right. Some more duct tape here. And not close to run out of food. That's a weird way to put it. One log. First aid. There's a
Solitaire, a card game only hermits can truly enjoy. Carl felt depressed at the thought of playing this.
There's nothing wrong with solitaire. Nothing wrong at all with solitaire. Suitcase with clean clothes. Big old bag of something. What is that? Toothbrush? This toothbrush is still...
Everything was set up for a well-deserved snack. It seemed like the place hadn't been empty for long, but without knowing exactly why, Carl had the feeling no one was coming back anytime soon.
Look at all this produce. I don't think we have a hunger meter or anything. Like, I don't think there's any reason to eat stuff. Guy was a smoker. Just dude's got some bread just chilling on a plate. All right. Well, that might be everything. Let's see our map. So we're all the way out here in cabin B. There's the doctor. Look at all this place out here. Hamilton, way at the top there. Should we backtrack, though? We got Bedard. We got Roy. We got Manistan Sud. That's south. Rest stop. So that's where we were way back when. I don't know how we got here and didn't pass these two houses. Like, I'm not sure. Like, that must be the cabin we... I just must have missed them. Like, I must have... We should probably go back and check those places, yeah. Let's see if there's anything else in the general vicinity first. Got an axe, we got a crowbar, got a gun. Now, you already used a bullet to scare some wolves. Is that another car or is that my car? It's my car. Okay. So let's head back. I don't know if it's keeping track of my gas. Like, does anyone see a fuel gauge? I don't want to go backwards. Oh my god. It's scary. It's hard to tell if you're even on the road, Mike. But I think I'm good. I think I'm doing good. Because you do have the option to fill up a gas can too, so it must be keeping track of gas. Whoops. So we'll get some gas and then we'll head back and check out those two cabins or whatever they are. Maybe this is as far as we go. Yeah. Okay. There's no getting around this. I don't think we missed anything. Like I don't think I could have stopped at those other places. I mean, I did drive a little while. I guess I could have stopped. I guess I'm also wondering, like, so I can stop here now, but like, originally it just parked me here. So now, like, is there a way to fill up more gas? I'm not even facing the right way. Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm wasting my time here. The only thing that bothers me is, could I have stopped at those cabins on the way here and gotten more stuff before the trees went down? Yeah, like I'm on the wrong side again. All right, let's just make sure that I'm not screwing this up. There may not be fuel after all. Like, it may just be a case of we filled up and now we're good to go. Yeah. Oh no.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Oh, wait a minute. Is the power on in the store? Power is not on in the store. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Do we have to turn on the pumps again? Man, it really bothers me that we might have missed those houses. I wonder if we can go on foot. Oh, now we can only fill up gas can. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. See, I really want to go back. There's LaChance, there's Bedard, and there's Roy. And we didn't get to We didn't get to go see any of them. I just want to, like... kind of want to, like, start a new game and see what happens. Like, you know, did I get to this LaChance place? I might not have got to it. Hold on. No wolf could have done that. Was guns all bent? Okay. There might be one more, at least one house we can visit. Let's see. We can visit this residence here. Oh, hold on. Did I take this one? I probably did. Okay. Look at this place. Oh, it's just a... Oh, he's so close. So close. He can taste it. Okay, we haven't been here. This is a new place. Oh, man. Look at this. We're gonna have another encounter. Carl's inventory is full. Full inventory. It's the worst thing to have a full inventory. I hate having full inventories, man. Magnet. Oh, I got a magnet. Oh, got a magnet.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Whew. All right. Before we go check that guy out, I just want to... I want to... Okay, we can close this map. Fire starter. Playing cards. Telefilm. Line is cut. It's not just out, it's cut. Okay, is there a lamp we can turn on? Oh, there's a light switch. We have power.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Oh man. If you... The thing is, if you gamble it all again, you could get it all back. So, I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. Oh man. All the cupboards magically close by themselves. Big old can of Maxime House. Do we check all these? Okay. Oh, man.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
What a waste. Alright, what's in here? Bathroom? Nylon. And if we could find some string. Painkiller. Looks like they were repainting the whole house. Okay, well, maybe it's time to touch dead guy. Unless we can go in here. Yeah, let's go in here. Let's not touch dead guy until the last.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Don't listen to Icky. Icky doesn't understand how gambling works. He doesn't know the mind of a gambler. He's not succinct. He doesn't have a direct line to the mind of a gambler. He doesn't understand how gambling works. If you lost 2,500, next time you gamble, you win. That's odds. That's how odds work. Founded by Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, very fancy, is one of Manistan's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as booming as it once was. Gilles Lachance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles Lachance still helms the register.
Moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Dominoes. They call her Domino Bot. Do. Alright, what's up here?
A mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Habitable. Nice painting. Oh. +5 cigarettes. What do we need all this stuff for?
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other.
Thought,
Indeed,
please.
The Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Conventional love. Box full of Harlequin novels.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
+10 Polaroid. I only have so much film? I didn't even know that. Man. So many mysteries in this game, including how to play it. Alright. Oh, that might be everything here. Alright, let's go touch. Oh, hold on. We can turn the light on. Let's go touch dead frozen guy. See what happens if we go into the dream world again. Into the dream world. Oh, hold on. Bertrand Lachance, 1948. All right. hard to know what's important and what's not. Like, should I take the cigarettes? What do I need cigarettes for? Oh, there's a thing down here. Let's see what's in here. Up here. Nothing. It's empty, man. I've yet to find a clock that works. Very mysterious. All right, let's touch him.
Carl felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back. Another vision took over him. Something was hidden under the stairs.
A secret. Hold on. I should come back later. Okay, when we're back in the material world. The real world.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
We're inside the man. Okay.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Oh man, another secret passage. Giselle's diary.
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
September. Mother once told me, when I first met Gilles, that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. As the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, generally thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league, but Gilles doesn't even know he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is master of nothing. He is a slave and forever will be. I often look at the safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use. And I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Safe. Safe in the wall. Okay. She's frozen. Okay, where's that safe? It's in here. There's also this. This.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
He was looking at this. Could, like... Should we go... Wait, there's no L. All right. There's another... She hit a thingy in here, right? Oh no, that was just that. I mean, we have... Crap. I mean, we have the... I do have that pendant that has a number on it, but there's letters in this too, which means maybe I don't have the right thing yet. Box full of article novels. Yeah.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in.
All right. So we might not have all the information we need to we might not have the code for this, is what I'm saying. Better gamble that other money. Better gamble. It'll be back in a sec. All right. The mystery. So many mysteries. And she's trying to go out the window. Maybe there's something out back. Let's go take a look. This game saves all the time. So I don't know, like... What would be the point of... Like, what happens if you freeze? Do you just die? Alright. Well, what does our map show us? Like, what do we have around here? We can keep going down the road. Let's try it. Let's try keeping going down the road. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Can we go this way? Is there a way like through the yeah, down here? Yeah, okay. We got Bedard up here. I don't think we could access this from with our car because there's the tree in the way. So I'm pretty sure we have to do this on foot. Hop this fence. Let's see here. Wait a minute, hold on. Bedard is over here. Bedard. Come on, how do I get up? How do I get over this knee-high fence? On the verge of victory. The very, very verge of victory. Bedard's house. Man. We have a magnet too, by the way. All we need now is a piece of string. Here's the lawnmower. Always, obviously very useful.
What was even the point of locking your door if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Finally, TV. Let's see here. How do I... Oh, that just goes outside. I don't want to do that yet. I kind of want to make it warm in here. Okay, here's a fireplace. Here's a fireplace. There we go. No loose change in the cracks. Oh, television, come on. Come on! Come on! Nothing. Power? Oh, take all that steak. Take it all. Polaroid films. No sound on the line. It's like Shenmue. Oh my god, there's an Etch-a-Sketch. How did they draw the sun? Oh, because it's round? Yeah. It's a mystery.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
La Bible. All right, up here. What's that? +3 matches.
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
What's up, Blood of War? This game looks like The Lone Dark. Does it? I haven't really played The Lone Dark. Look at this kid. That's not even a... The Lone Dark is like a... it's like a procedurally generated kind of survival game, right?
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
It's a weird statement all around, because we're not in the North Pole. And, I mean, obviously people like toys. Alright, nothing here.
Love of religion and ancestors was rooted deep inside the hearts of Canadians of old, to which the Bedards appeared to be closely related.
Okay. Lots of religion stuff.
The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Ugh. Ugh! Could put my face right through him. Is there a light switch here?
The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine, as if minutes ago someone just grabbed the baby and made a run for it.
All right. Where are all the people? Qu'est-ce que c'est le light switch?
Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
What?
Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
Get out of town. I am very much desperate. I am that desperate. I don't know. It's probably real. There's some...
Dream catchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
I used to have a dream catcher when I was a kid. They trap your nightmares. It's true.
Jean-Luc Bédard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
Uncle Willie. Good old Uncle Willie. August 16th, I have a diary, just like Mom. Unlike her, though, I don't wear a long face when writing. But I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin, most of all, I love talking about him. I think he loves me too, just like in Romeo and Juliet. People don't like it when I see him, only because he's ablaze. But just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love, true blave. August 18th, I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupre, with his hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling over my face. Yuck, I'm not sick, I'm in love. I love Martin so much. There's nothing I like better than thinking about us playing together like we always do. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. He was pretty sad when I did, but it's for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's God. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin. He cried like a baby, but I still love him. August 24th. Mom often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mom can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot because of the wealthy Englishman buying everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for. Basically, it's complicated, but that's how Dad explained it to me. The rich guy doesn't look half as bad as Martin told me he was. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny. Plus, he gave me candy. Okay, it was kind of old and dry, but still candy. I think Dad gets along well with Uncle Willie because when he's with him, he laughs the same way he does with Father LaBelle. I had to gobble up Dr. Beaupre's horrible medicine because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas. Or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in weeks, nor did I go to the school for that matter. Dad has been praying beside my bed every morning for a while now, and at bedtime too. Today, he went hunting with Uncle Willie, and he told me to ask God to bless him in my prayers. I think this has to do with the medicine that only the richest of rich can afford. Dad told me he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies. And then I should do the same. God, Father LaBelle, and now Uncle Willie. I wonder when Dad finds the time to pray for Santa Claus. September 28th. How can Mom be so stupid? And she's getting fat, too. She cries like a newborn puppy all the time. It's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He seemed pretty thin and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat, as presentable as Uncle Willie, that's for sure. And that's all there is. dishes are calling you. They're always calling you. Bingo. Bingo. Works of art from a future artist. All right. Still gotta find that string. Nothing in here, nothing in here. We still can't read this book, huh?
Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
I disagree, but okay. No light switch in here. Maybe it's on the ceiling? No. Okay, well. Oh, hold on. Wired magnet. Oh, man. Okay, now we have what we need. 2 bottles of water. Very clever. Very clever. All right. There's a shed out here, too. We should check the shed. There's also this... said there was
smiled at the sight of the nicely protected garden. Hopefully, the Bedards had managed to dig every last potato out before the sudden snowfall.
Every last potato. La-dee-dee, la-da-da. Okay, lots of drawers. Hardware.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Oh, gas can. Carl's inventory is full. Oh, no, no, no. We need that gas can. We need that gas can. What's my inventory look like? Sherry wine, fire starter, pincer, matches. Should we get rid of a log? Yeah. Can we discard? Discard a log. We find logs all the time. There we go. Empty gas can. All right, so we got the eye again. I don't know what the eye is. I have no idea what the eye means. Sometimes it says no eye, no eye. Now there's an eye. Okay, I think we may have gotten everything out of here. We have the magnet with the wire. Let's take a look at our map. Like, we still have the Roy house that we can go down the road and check, but my inventory's full. So should we run back up and get to the car? Maybe we could. I could put some things in the car. Yeah, I think we should. Like, it's weird. It's like, it feels like, from story-wise, it just feels like some sort of mystery or something. But like with all the like things you're finding, like all the stuff to like crafts, like stuff, it still hasn't like really. I still haven't really needed it all, but like it feels like a different game. It feels like I'm playing two different games. It's strange. So yeah, let's see if we can get back to the car. And we also have that gas can. We can fill it up and put it in the car. And then we don't need to have it in our inventory. I wish I could drive out here. I don't think I can. We'll double check and make sure that this is in fact blocked and there's no way around it for the car. And we can check that now that we have the magnet and the string, we can see what's in that hole. I did get another key too. I don't know what it's for. And we don't have the combination for that safe. I thought maybe it was to do with his picture. But I don't know what it would be. He did stop to look at it, like when we were in the ghost world or whatever. He stopped and looked at that picture. Over there. Oh, it's a piece of wood. There's something about playing games that take place in the snow that I really like. Okay. Got everything out of this truck, right? Yeah. That's the other guy's truck. Which happens to look exactly like my truck, except different color. Alright, there's the, Oh, no, I could just get out this way. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's see here. So we could deposit some stuff here. We'll deposit the filled gas can. And we'll deposit... What about the stakes? Like, what do we need stakes for? Put the stakes in the truck. And... like, why is my brain going? I don't understand. I have no idea what the brain is, and I don't know what the eye means. My brain is going up, though. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So maybe that is like food or something. Let's go inside. But my brain is going up just by being here. So... I don't know what that is. It does raise my brain. I could put my brain up. But, okay. Anyway, there's a, there's that thing out back. Let's go check it out. You saw the review of this game? Oh, yeah? What'd they give it? Gotta load this hole. It's actually kind of fascinating. Apparently this is supposed to be +1 talisman. What? +1 talisman. Small key. Wired magnet. Okay. Alright. Let's get in our car. Let's drive like civilized human beings. I guess we can store that wire now. We may not need it again, but who knows? Should I store the... wait a minute. Hatchet. Did I leave my crowbar? Is my crowbar gone? Oh, no, wait a minute. Equipment. Alright, it's under equipment. So I can't... I have to have my crowbar on me. GameSpot gave it a 7.6. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't put much stock into reviews these days. But that's a fine score. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. People think a 7 is like a bad score or something. You know, like it's... You gotta have a 9 or an 8. Yeah. But a 7.6 is a fine score to me, if you ask me. Let's check our map here. So I need to go further down, right? Yeah. It takes place in 1970. I thought it was, yeah. It seems like it is a far time ago. And here we are. We're actually right here. Back up a little bit. I think we're going to go right here. Roy's house. Yeah, we just leave the car running, so there must not be a gas. Puppies? There must not be a gas gauge or anything like that. It must just be filled up. Alright, let's go check on Roy. I'm sure everything's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure everyone is fine. Note from Jean Roy. We fled. It is getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manistan. More people live in North Manistan. It will be safer there. Safer there, Jean Roy. Did you leave your door open? Cool. Thanks, man.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
Classic Canadian house. I don't have any wood. Let's go get some wood. We need a log. I threw my log away. This dude's got to have wood. He's got to have wood. Where's all your wood, man? Can't live out here without wood. Shouldn't have thrown that log away. Shouldn't have thrown that log. How does this guy get by without wood? Okay. Maybe he's got some in the house. Sometimes they got one, like, just chilling. Here's one. Yes. There we go. Now I got more brain. Gotta get my brain back. Light switch. There we are. Dishes over here.
Just one more move and White is checkmated. Game over. It seems the game was abandoned right before the final strike came down.
That's another place. Another chess game abandoned. Another chess game abandoned. The Fantasy, page 1. Matthew had yet to add murderer to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones, and taking the life of a flesh and bone individual who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held the promise of exhilarating sensations. Unlike Raskolnikov, it wasn't about axing an old Jewish hag to pieces to test some lunatic theory. Not at all. Matthew just wanted to know how it felt. It seemed so simple. Horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind. Like most people, his desires ran quite wildly, so he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. He tried to focus on practicability. His victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strong suit. He would have to act spontaneously, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carry just too high a cost to be worth it, really. So this guy is a weirdo? Gotcha. More steaks? More steaks? Big old sausages. Sausages. Big old sausages. We have a bottle we can fill. Big old sausages. Anyway, I was saying this. I think I read that this game was supposed to be like multiple parts.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends. The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
Wildlife officer. Oh, man. Painkillers? What do we have here? Switch. Lamp. Anything? Another note. The fantasy, page 4. Oh, well, we should find page... Wait, hold on. Does that go into my journal? Like, it's not here, but hold on a sec. No, hold on. Documents. Novel page. Okay. So we keep it. So let's find page 2 and 3 before we read page 4. Because...
Not a single weapon was left. All of them were gone.
Took all the weapons with him. Page 3. Oh, man. Joe Dacian. Looks good. Of course, the TV doesn't work. Of course, the TV doesn't work. What's in the closet? Man, bullets? Man, we're gonna be shooting people, man. Can't wait to shoot people. Bullets. Can't wait to shoot people. It's Canopoly. You win if you pass go.
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Droits drove out of town with their closet in tow.
Okay. Aha. Now page 2. Now let's read this after we finish searching and make sure we don't have any more novel pages. Actually, I think we are done. Did we get anything out of this house? Oh man, Apple Jacques. Yeah. Here's a book.
Simone de Beauvoir, Claude Lévi-Strauss, Hannah Arendt, Roland Barthes. Carl was surprised by the literature filling this liberal-leaning bookcase. Could there really be intellectuals dwelling in this far-off land?
So this guy sounds funny because he's French. English is his second language. Can tell by the way he said all that. All right. Oh, look at this thing way up here. Cookie jars are always too high to reach. Man, I want the cookies. I want the cookies. Okay. Should we... Can we open this? Let's take a look, a gander, at the novel, page 2. It was around the time that Matthew met Beatrice. Of mediocre beauty at best, the girl with her distinctive features, cheeks covered with large pox-like freckles, Jew nose, oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes, shaded red hair, slender as a child body, chirpy laugh, you name it, it was the very image of innocence. That happened to be precisely the kind of victim Matthew was picturing in his mind, though. One night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, I'll kill her. His dreams were later filled with the images of the imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place to become familiar with the area's intricacies and feel closer to the impending murder, to slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, and abilities. This way, he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. Oops, I don't want the journal. I want documents. Oh, it's not in order? Not even in order. The first time he met Beatrice, however, she unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matthew. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in so graceful a manner that people often thought she might be a natural offspring of a musical virtuoso. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by a dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly that Matthew couldn't get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth after pulling one last breath out of it. Every night he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity's common heritage, be it the sound of her sobbing or her piano melodies, the compulsive tapping of her long index finger on her temple when she harbored dark thoughts, or any other little thing. It didn't matter. Everything would indiscriminately vanish. Everything. All those thoughts made for some blissful slumbers indeed. Then days became weeks, and before he knew it, it was Matthew's turn to throw his secrets at her, his hopes, his cries of despair, as if throwing coins in a wishing well. She'll be dead by the end of the month, he promised himself. That Ras guy is from Crime and Punishment? Who? Which guy?
A murderer's diary. Carl's detective training compelled him to write some excerpts down. What sort of monster could give life to such a bizarre tale?
The two lovebirds were still going at it 7 months later, though, confining fears and desires alike near the fireplace several days a week. The populace took notice, and wounding words eventually found their way to Matthew's ear, prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship. He had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage. He would have more than enough time to kill her later. Today, when Matthew stares at the motionless ceiling, just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what he would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat. What would be depriving his children of, then, as if soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts off, smiling the night away. Weird. The mind of a killer. All right. Let's see what our map has for us. Because we're already at the bottom here. That cabin... Well, maybe... Rest stop. Maybe we haven't been to that cabin. Because that rest stop is where we must have started. But this cabin, I don't know. I guess we should check it out. Oh, the Razmanikov. Okay, yeah. Okay. The Russian guy he was talking about in his story. Gotcha. We still don't have that code for that dude's safe. I wonder if I'm missing something, or if we just don't have it yet. I'm guessing we just don't have it yet. I do have that pendant with a number on it, though, but there's no letters. So I'm not sure what it means. Okay, we're already back here. Alright, so we have been here before. And we passed. Alright, so I have been to that cabin. Alright, we've been everywhere else. Should I double check this car? If there's something in the car. Let's get out and take a look at that car one last time. The mindset of a great man being above the law, a.k.a. Napoleon. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Nothing. Did I find anything in the backseat? No. Alright. Well, we've investigated all of this, so... let's get out of here. Doesn't seem to be any heat in my truck. Or my brain is going up in my truck. So, my brain goes up, I guess. That's good. La-dee-dee. La-dee-dee-da. Okay, where are we at here? We're here. We visited all these places. So I guess the next spot... well, we're going to go back. We're going to make a pit stop at the general store, because that's where we branch off. We can go either keep going straight or take a left and go around the water, which we should do, I think, first. Way, just like driving in real snow. Get some brain in the truck one time? Yeah, good for you. Can we zoom? We can't zoom. Whoops! I'm backing up. Backing up. Oh, man. One kapow away. One kapow away. It's been a while. The first two that we gave away were relatively close together, I remember. Oh, dead guy's still here. That's something. Oh, we never did look at these maps. Don't even travel half the province of Quebec. Didn't even travel half the province of Quebec to come here. Quebec. You just upset Brian one? It was Brian Icky one too. Icky one too. Okay. Oh, hold on. Something in there? No. So let's take a look at our map. What's going to be our next... Whoa. A little blown out here. Okay. So, yeah. We've been to Cabin A and Cabin B. And we didn't go to Blaze's place. And that's that one the girl was talking about, that kid that she liked. So maybe we'll check that and then maybe cross over and see the doctor, Old Rosaire, all those places over there. Sounds like a plan. But I think we're going to do that next time. I'm starting to get tired and it's getting late. We'll have to continue our investigation. Probably Thursday, I'm guessing. I'm enjoying this game. This game is pretty cool. And, Brian used it sensibly. Dude. He's a very sensible man. Probably something silly. Yeah. Probably animes. Something with animes in it. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night, a great week. And I'll see you back here on Thursday for more Kona.